So today is February the 27th, and we are back at the Mecca. Been doing some work today. As you can tell, we put in a four-wheeler trail, so that way we're no longer in the easement anymore. Trying to stay out of that. We've got lime in there now. We did some winter sowing. Might be a little warm, but we'll see. We got some rain in the forecast for this evening. But what we did was we took out this whole entire edge along here. We brought it over to the easement, I don't know, about 5-6 foot there, and cleaned it out. And now we have a four-wheeler path. We winter sowed with Mossy oak. I believe it's called Winter Seed Plus, if I'm not mistaken. I'll show you a bag here in just a little bit. And we got a free roller. We're kind of working the kinks out of it. As you can tell, Justin's getting it all lined back up. And anyhow, it's a beautiful day. Give you kind of a scan of what all's going on. Pulled the cards. Had a really good card pull. We noticed whenever it got cold, I don't know, last week we had like -22 temperatures here, and about 6 to 8 inches of snow out in the easement here. And anyhow, deer were definitely using the feeder. They were in here quite a bit. I don't know, we'll try to get you some pictures of that in our video. If not, had a bunch of turkeys. If not, apologize. But anyhow, this is what we did for the easement. Put in a four-wheeler trail. Come through, did some winter sowing, and see, man, this is just, it's a perfect sanctuary. Got a car driving right by on the highway. But I mean, these deer, they just feel super safe up in here. The bigger we get it out, it's starting to look a lot more than a 1/4 acre. Of course, it was 0.29 what we marked off. Figured 0.30 is what we seeded everything at. Up here to the west of the feeder, we went all clover. Then we kind of separated here at this cedar tree. And from here on over, we got a bunch of rye, brassicas, clover in it as well, trying to help our production with our cover crop, so that way whenever we go to crimp, we'll have a nice cover crop to go along with it. Alrighty, we're back. We're at the lima bean, what we coined the lima bean plot. We still have some lime that still needs to be saturated in, but we went ahead and mixed some clover in. It's Clover Crush by Evolved Harvest. I'll show you a bag here in just a little bit. And we were going to roll it, had some issues with it, and so rather than rolling it, we just kind of drove the four-wheeler across it, and hopefully got some of that good seed to soil contact. We were getting some pictures of some turkey and some deer, so we come in and put a gravity feeder bag in. It's 100 pounds, we have 80 pounds in, and so anyhow, we wanted to bring something in here until some of the seed started taking off, since we were already getting activity, and just to give them more variety like we talked about. We have all kinds of stuff. We got a couple peanut butter jar feeders up that we've done. Of course, you all have seen the easement and everything we have going in there with the feeder and all that being fed 4 times a day. So if you want, we'll kind of show you a little bit more. I don't know if we can even see some of that soil, but we didn't really do much with the duff the second time, just because we got a pretty good kill on it, honestly. But when I look down here, I see a bunch of seeds. Got some seeds right there, one of them, and they're coated. So even if we do get some freezing and some more snow, which we typically do in Missouri, you know how the weather is, wait 5 minutes and it'll change. But anyhow, we should get some of that thawing and freezing action and all that going on. But went around, put new cameras, or new batteries in the cameras, SD cards. Like I said, we got a pretty good pull on the last one. So this is the lima bean plot. Let me take you down here. This here is eventually going to be our kill tree. We could hunt this stand from pretty much a west wind to a north wind to an east wind, and basically just suck our wind right down. There's a like a little valley that runs right down through here. Eventually we're going to put some water right off of here, but anyhow, what you should be able to get with any of those winds is just kind of dropping your scent right down that valley. But we got a little trail. This is our keel tree, like I said. We got a little bit of cleaning up in here that we need to do to get a good shooting lane through here. Just right off of it, this is a mineral site that I've had going ever since pretty much I started messing around on this spot. I don't know, I would say at least 5 years, honestly. And so I've had this bag up. We don't have anything in it right now. But down here, we're running trophy rock and kind of like a dirt bag mineral type thing or whatever mixed in with it. But got a lot of deadfall up in here. Kind of sits up on a flat and kind of tapers off to the, like I said, the east and the west. So anyhow, anything kind of a north wind, even a slight northwest, northeast wind, should be able to suck off, not necessarily like right on at the mineral site, kind of more off down in here, which we have a driveway that comes up over here, so I don't know what the travel is like across the driveway. Don't get much action moving from west to east. Typically the bedding, which is off to the north, that's typically where they come from. It's more north to south action. And but anyhow, this is the lima bean. This is what we done. The next spot that I'll show you will be what we call the cabin spot, and that's going to all be in clover as well. Before I get off of here, so this is what we're doing. Clover crush, and it's coated in this yellow jacket stuff, hence why it was yellow in the lima bean plot there. But anyhow, we've seeded it in pretty good. I do like evolved harvest. That's also one of the main things that we're doing in the easement for our summer food plot. That's all outside pride seed and evolved harvest. So anyhow, you'll have to look forward to that video coming up. But we're going to hop out of here and we're going to head up to the cabin and we'll show you that area. Alright, so we're up here around what we call the cabin area. We dropped some lime. Although I don't know if we'll need it. pH should be quite a bit better up here on top of the hill. And got some rock here around on the back side. But anyhow, we've put in clover. I didn't want to leave anyone hanging. Wanted to show everybody what we had going. So this is the back side. Got some limestone over here that needs to be spread. But anyhow, like I said, I didn't want to leave anyone hanging. But all this will become clover. There's a lot of leaves. I don't think it's really been hit for the last couple years. A lot of leaves, probably putting it mildly, but anyhow, this is the cabin, and it'll eventually be clover. Also the clover crush by Evolved Harvest too. So anyhow, this might be our last weekend for at least another month or so. It's been a while since we've done a video, but we had this plan to get some work done. Wanted to get back with you